This is Optimal Health Daily, episode 579, Still Pushing the Basics, by Ross Enamait of rosstraining.com, and I'm your host and narrator, Dr. Neil Malik. Hey there, welcome to a Thursday edition of Optimal Health Daily, where I read to you from popular health and fitness blogs to help you optimize your health. I read from Zen Habits, Ben Greenfield, Nerd Fitness, and many more. It's like a gigantic, ongoing audiobook that's free of charge. I'm going to keep this intro nice and short for you today, so let's jump right in and start optimizing your life. Still Pushing the Basics by Ross Enamait of rosstraining.com. I recently received a Facebook notification from the On This Day reminder service about a video that I created 2 years ago. Upon clicking the link, I was shocked to see that it had already been 2 years since I shared the footage. Perhaps one of the reasons it seemed more recent is that I still perform all of the exercises seen within the video. A camera crew could stop by any week and catch me performing similar routines. Very little has changed as far as what I do when I'm training. Yet, while my consistency may seem insignificant, I believe there is a valuable lesson to be learned from the example. Consistent action. The video I'm mentioning was filmed in the first half of 2014. Now, I enjoy training outdoors with whatever is around me. I'm a firm believer in the idea that I can train anywhere with anything, including nothing. In other words, I don't believe that I need any particular tool to keep myself strong and conditioned. Instead, I make the most of my surroundings by pushing myself with whatever is available. Don't let my creativity fool you to believe that I'm against any particular tool. Throughout my 20 plus years of training, I have studied and experimented with just about every possible exercise tool and methodology. From free weights to odd objects to calisthenics and everything in between, there is very little that I haven't done. And contrary to what some might believe, I found that just about everything works. It's not the tool that matters, but rather the effort that is consistently put forth by the individual. In layman's terms, as long as you're willing to consistently work hard, you can and will do well with almost anything. The specifics matter less than the effort and intent that catapults one into action. Marketing hype. Unfortunately, many people in today's technology-driven world have been misled to believe that they need something new or different. The marketing superpowers constantly drive home the message that there's always a new or better way to get in shape. In the past month alone, I've had 3 companies contact me in hopes that I'd give a stamp of approval to what they've described as a revolutionary new exercise product. In each case, I have politely declined. Not because I'm against innovation, but rather because I've been around long enough to know what really matters. Speaking as a longtime coach, my attention will always be focused on the intangible qualities that an individual possesses. When I begin working with an athlete, I don't care what kind of equipment he's used or what type of programs he's followed. I want to know what kind of heart, dedication, and effort he is willing to put forth each day. As long as those intangibles are present, we can do well with anything. Conversely, without those qualities, even the most state-of-the-art facility isn't going to get the job done. Take-home message. I started this by saying that there is a valuable lesson to be learned. In a nutshell, I'll sum it up by saying that you don't need anything fancy to get stronger and more conditioned than most. You can do extremely well by working hard with the basics. I don't say this to suggest that you can't eventually advance beyond the basics, but I will remind you that the need to do is often overstated. I firmly believe that I could continue to train exactly as seen in the video I mentioned on a deserted island for several years and reappear in just as good a shape as I am today. I wouldn't need to read anything new or try any different equipment. I could rely solely on my willingness to continually push and challenge myself with whatever is around me. Unfortunately, I can't sell those intangibles through a magic potion or instant download. They must come from within. And that's a message that more people need to hear. So many people waste time and money trying to find the latest or greatest supplement or product without realizing that they're really missing something within. You can't find effort and dedication at Walmart or Amazon. Instead, you need to search within and extract these qualities on your own. That's what will ultimately drive you towards success, regardless of your goals. Final thoughts. I typically ignore my Facebook reminders, but I'm glad that I took a moment to read through them last week. I'm still amazed at how fast the last 2 years have flown by. What I'm not surprised by, though, is that the same exercises that worked for me 2 years ago continue to work for me now. Thus, while I certainly can include variety over time, I also know that I never need to make any drastic changes. There is no secret as far as what it takes to improve physically. All that you need to do is continually bust your you-know-what without straying too far from the proven path. No one outgrows the basics, and the fundamentals will never expire. You just listened to the post titled, Still Pushing the Basics, by Ross Enamait of RossTraining.com. What do I normally say when folks ask me, hey, does P90X work? Hey, does CrossFit work? Hey, does Insanity work? What do you think of fill in the blank? My response is always, they all work. Folks often make a face when I say that. They think I'm messing with them. But I'm dead serious. Why do they all work? Well, they all work provided you actually do the work. If you like P90X, if you like Insanity, if you like CrossFit, you're probably going to stick to it. You're probably going to stay consistent. And what Ross was saying is, that's what's needed in order to reach your goals. So when it comes to training, consistency is key. So when someone swears by one of these workout regimens, awesome. It means it worked for them because they liked it and they were able to stay consistent. But if you don't like it, you're not going to be consistent. So you need to find something that allows you to do that. Ross has found his training methods. He knows what he likes, he knows that it's safe for him to do, and he stays consistent. Those are the basics. All right, before I go, really quickly, if you want to be in book raffles while showing some support for our shows, come follow us on Instagram. You can see inspirational quotes, pictures of us hosts, some fun facts, and lots more. You can find us at Old Podcast. We'd love to see you there. All right, that's it for today. Thank you as always for listening. Thank you for being a subscriber. I'll see you tomorrow for our Friday Q&A show and where your optimal life awaits.
Hello, Life Optimizer. This is Justin Malik, creator and producer of this show and Optimal Living Daily, the brother podcast of this one. Literally, I'm Dr. Neil's brother. If you like the format of this show, you'll love Optimal Living Daily too, where I also read to you from blogs, but cover other topics like personal development, finance, and minimalism from bloggers like Derek Sivers, The Minimalists, Zen Habits, and many more. So for more amazing content read to you for free, come subscribe to Optimal Living Daily too, and together we'll optimize your life.
You've been listening to Optimal Health Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode, and head to oldpodcast.com. That's oldpodcast.com for a free gift, as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.